Hey guys, Chris here. Today I bring you a little bit of a different video because my week, the past week, has been pretty bad and pretty terrible. It started with me picking up a brand new Hongqi EHS9 with the new updated 120 kilowatt hour battery pack. I had my whole week of testing lined up and I was filming my range test with that car, and after about halfway, my camera started acting up. It just froze. It didn't want to record. I had to take in and out of the battery. And yeah, I'm like, what's going on? I took out the memory card and then it seemed to be working fine. So what I did was, like, halfway through the test, in the middle of the test, close to Muel, which is my turnaround point, I went into an electronics store. I bought a memory card and, well, put that into the camera, and I thought everything was fine. And then a few days later, I'm going to film the long trip test, and my camera's just completely acting up, not wanting to work. And I tried to also retrieve the files from that previous video, and everything on the new memory card seemed to be corrupted. Everything on the old memory card seemed to be working fine. So I went over to my friend's house, who's actually like really good with computers. He works as a programmer, and I'm like, "Can you help me?" We tried to recover the files, and we also tried to update my camera. Spent the whole day, and nothing worked. Next day, I'm like, "Okay, I got to do something because my camera. If I don't have a camera, I can't work, right? If I can't film, I can't work. It's my whole workflow." And so I go to the store where I bought the camera, and it's still under warranty because I've only had it for like 2.5 years. And they're like, "Yeah, we have to ship it to the company that repairs these." And I'm like, "Oh, how long time is that going to take?" They're like, "I could take a few weeks." And I'm like, "Okay, that's fine. Can I borrow some video equipment, or can I rent some video equipment?" And I'm also like, should I just, because this could take weeks, right? This could take weeks, it could take a month. We're now in the middle of July. People are on holiday here in Norway. Like, Norway's closed down for a few weeks, like 2-3 weeks. So what's going to happen? So I'm like, oh, should I like buy a new camera? If I'm gonna buy a new camera, I can buy my camera and then I can sell my old one once I get it back from when it's been repaired, because I'm pretty sure like this is just an easy fix for them. It's gonna take a while, but there's nothing major here, and it's all gonna be done under warranty. So I'm like, oh, like, should I buy a new camera? I started looking at cameras, and I'm like, I do not impulse buy. I really hate spending money. If I'm gonna spend money, especially a lot of money, I want it to be the best decision I was able to make in that position. So I'm like, I can't just buy a camera. I have to like do research. I have to watch reviews, and that's gonna take time. That, like, when I bought my last camera, my Sony now, the one I sent in for repair, it took me like probably a month or two watching YouTube videos just to decide to get the best camera, because you're spending a lot of money. When I bought my camera, like with the kit lens, it was like 2,500 euros, right? $2,500. So that's a lot of money to invest, and then you have everything, like all the accessories and stuff like that. So it's a huge investment. And at the time, I also bought a new computer. So like, to be able to upgrade your video quality, and then you want to, you don't want your workflow to like get double in time. You have to update your surrounding hardware, right? So I'm like, okay, I can go to, and I don't mean to be too technical, guys, but I'm like, I can go and buy an updated camera, which will give you guys better video quality. But I'm like, if I have to do that, then I also most likely have to upgrade my computer, because already I'm straining my MacBook as far as I can do. Just take a video like the motorway range test, right? Takes me around 4 to 5 hours starting at my house, filming the video, and then coming back here where I live. And then I spend another 2 to 2.5 hours editing the video. And then I spend another, I don't know, an hour to 2 hours just like stabilizing footage, just making sure everything is watchable. And then you have to render out the video. That's another like 20 minutes. So in total, like, making a video that for you guys lasts like 10-12 minutes, for me takes like 10, sometimes even 12 hours. And if I don't want to, like, I can upgrade my video equipment, and then if I double that work time, instead of like spending like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 hours like editing the video and stabilizing it and rendering it, that could take like 50% longer time, 100% longer time if I decide to upgrade my video quality so I have better codecs. So I don't mean this to be like a technical deep dive, but this week it has been really hard, so I ended up just driving to the actual service shop and then handing over the camera myself, just to save a day where they don't have to ship it up to them. Like, it was like 10-15 minutes away to drive, so I could just like save a day on each end. So at the end of the day, I'm like, I could buy a new camera, and then, but I want to upgrade it. I don't want to spend like 2,500 euros and then not upgrading the quality and then selling my camera, because when I get it back from repair, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, and then I can, I don't have to make a decision now in the moment. So what that means is, like, this is a 6-minute intro, but what this means is that my Hongxi video I filmed, I only have half the video. I wasn't able to film the other videos. I was actually planning on going to Bergen and filming a vlog and traveling a long trip with this car and stuff like that. So I'm not able to do that with this loan. Hopefully, I've asked Hongxi, explained the situation, and asked for a loan in about a month and a half. That's the first time I'm vacant for testing a car, because I'm fully booked until then. And also, I was supposed to drive the NIO ET5 again, but then there was a mix-up where NIO booked an EL7 for me instead, which I have done the full testing cycle on. And then, like, okay, we can give you an ES8 instead, like the bigger SUV. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, because I had that car, like, I don't know, last February or March, and I, after my surgery, and I didn't do all the testing, so I haven't done all the testing on that car. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then they're like, no, there's some issue with that car. So it ended up like, I don't have a car booked for the coming week. The past week, I haven't been able to make any content, and then my camera's not working. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm filming on my iPhone now, and here in my office is probably fine because I have, a light source here, or a proper light, and also in the daytime, but it's only a temporary solution. And I also have like the microphone that goes into this. That's why I'm holding the microphone now, because the cable just isn't long enough. So guys, that's my past week. It's been a pretty terrible week. When everything is working, my equipment is working, when the cars are working, when there's no issues there, my work weeks are pretty stress-free. Like, I work a lot. It's a Sunday now. And I'm like filming this video, and hopefully I'm going to also do an interior and exterior tour on my iPhone if the quality is good enough of that Hongxi EHS9, because I really want to do that. But just be warned, guys, in the next week or 2 or maybe 3 weeks, I'm going to be looking into getting a new camera, but most likely I'm going to be using my iPhone. So I do apologize if the video quality isn't super top notch, but I think it's going to be still pretty fine. There are a lot of YouTubers who film on an iPhone. My friend Kyle from Outer Spec Reviews does all his videos on an iPhone, so it's not a bad phone. I have the newest one, the 14 Pro, so it's probably like the best phone you can film with, but compared to having like a proper mirrorless Sony camera with proper lenses, it's just a little bit limiting in the quality, and I'm much more sensitive to like light sources and angles and stuff like that. So let me know down below what you think about the quality in this video, and then I'll film a Hongxi video. I'll probably, the good thing about this is that my workflow is a lot easier with a phone, so it doesn't take too much time, at least with a video like this. So hopefully it's going to be easier to edit and stuff like that. But yeah, this is a very long video for an update. This is already 10 minutes long, so I just wanted to update you guys. If you thought that this video I didn't have a lot of uploads, because I haven't. I've only had 2 video uploads plus this video, and then maybe in the next week I won't have too many uploads either. So let me know what you think down below about the quality of this video. Audio should be the same because I'm just using my same microphone with an adapter to my iPhone, but video may be different. Maybe you guys won't notice, but I definitely notice. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below, and for more car content, as always, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.